9th of May 2022. This isn't financial advice. This is my musings on the markets, looking to improve myself. So what I'm going to do is this first video, I'm going to go through a bunch of individual trades that I either I've got orders on for or didn't take. So the first one is Cardinal Health. This came up when I was scanning the charts on the weekend. Strong sector, above the 200-day moving average, above the 50-day moving average. Had a big shakeout. Looks like earnings last week. So yeah, a lot of people would have been sort of vomiting that stock right here. So what I'm hoping is a lot of the weak hands have been shaken out, and this sort of big upside reversal here, you can just crack on with it from here. But yeah, stock in an uptrend, in a pullback, hopefully just shaking all the weak hands out and getting ready to go again. On the weekly, it looks pretty good as well. Well, mostly, yeah, sort of long base here. Not really sort of out of the base, so yeah, I guess it's not a sort of the perfect trade, but looking at a sort of slightly shorter time period from say September to now, was that still 8 months or so? Yeah, coming out of a stage one here, like I say, big shakeout, and hopefully we get going. I put an order in to buy this one overnight, so let's see if I actually get triggered. The other one I put an order in to buy is CLR. Similar pattern. Stocks in an uptrend. This one's a bit of a drifter. I put in the note, so I don't know if this would be we'll make a huge amount of money on. Anyway, had a big shakeout underneath the 50-day moving average there, sort of pushed above that, good earnings, and sort of, despite a really bad day or two late last week, it's held up really nicely. So yeah, I've got an order in to buy this one overnight. Yeah, like I say, probably the biggest downside with this one is just a bit of a drifting sort of stock. It's already sort of moved a lot. So not necessarily the perfect trade, but I think it's a trade nonetheless. I can control the risk really tightly here. So in terms of risk return here, I think it's I think it's okay because I've got my stop loss just under here. So yeah, pretty tight stop. So it doesn't need to move much either to sort of perform well for me. Okay, they're the two new trades that I've put in. I'm going to go through some trades that I didn't take. So I got stopped out of NBR on the 4th of May, so that would have been right. No, so I got these US Australia sort of day, month things back to front, but I'm pretty sure I got stopped out there. Now it's kind of kicking myself when it recovered. Yeah, it's not looking that good now. I mean, it's sort of now really just fluffing around the 50-day moving average, a little bit in no man's land, I think. So now I made a note here, I didn't rebuy it, well, A, because I had this sort of big push out here and I was waiting for a follow-through day, new follow-through day, which hasn't happened. So probably not the worst decision at the moment. This guy called Ryan Piermont, who made 15x over the last 2 years, he put a tweet saying he likes this one. Now I previously would have bought this because it's like a BGU type setup here. Huge volume, held that breakout, held that sort of BGU level. Yeah, I'm not going to buy. My rationale is these haven't been anywhere near as effective as just buying pullback stocks of late. We're not in a bull market really at all. So yeah, getting aggressive in this type of trade I don't think is really for me at the moment, and also pretty weak sector. And in addition, when it's had these Look, it's just been flailing around for a while now. It's really realistically just in that base still. And when it's had sort of big moves before, it's sort of just tended to flop rather than get on with it. So who knows? I could well be wrong. But we'll find out. ED is another one I haven't taken. This one just wanted to put the comment in. This came up in my scans. Yeah. Sometimes I struggle to justify why I've made a decision. This is sort of one of them. I haven't put an order on. I put a note here that yes, it does tag the 50-day, but also can sort of undercut it before it cracks on with it again. So sort of done that here. I don't know if that's a good reason for me not to put a trade on. Maybe it's because I've already put 2 orders on, that's CIH and CLR. So yeah, just a good mental note there why I haven't put this trade on. Similar with this one here, EXC. Sort of, yeah, in another pullback. It's just touched it 50 just so many times, and of course at some point that's going to fail. There's no real upside reversal day there, but I still think it's probably a valid trade. I haven't put it on again. Maybe it's just because I've already got a few orders on and I don't need sort of more and more trades. Yeah, saying that, that's good volume there. So I might, oh, sorry, there you go. That's why I shouldn't be doing it, is earnings are due in a few days. Yeah, otherwise the chart looks pretty good. Similar sort of theme. Yeah, big sort of shakeouts here, another big shakeout that have recovered it. But on a long-term basis, it actually looks all right, sort of coming out of this stage 1 formation here, pullback. Why aren't I buying that versus the others? Don't have a good reason. It's just had earnings. Good shakeout. Yeah, I actually don't have a good reason why I haven't put that trade on, so I'm going to have to think about that. So again, similar thing here. So one thing I'm also noticing is in these strong sectors like oil and gas, for example, there is actually plenty of trades. They all had shakeouts just recently, but held sort of key moving averages, held previous resistance, and this is well, not in that sector, but in utilities. I've actually made a note, which I'll come to in a separate video. Utilities are looking actually quite strong. In fact, I think I'm going to put this one on because utilities sort of coming out of a long stage 1 and now to stage 2. And look at that, that's doing that. Yeah, bang on. So I actually am going to put on PEG. I'm just going to write that down. Okay. Hess. Now, so back to the daily. Okay, made good money on this one. Sold it here, correct move at the time. Sort of starting to drift. The market was looking pretty sketchy. Starting to look pretty sketchy. Sold it. Now, the mistake I made is took my eye off the ball. Found support at previous resistance. Found support at the key moving average. Good upside reversal. Yeah, probably should have just had a crack at buying it here. 105. Oh no, I've got stopped out. Would have gone pretty close to getting stopped out, to tell you the truth. Anyway, probably should have taken that trade. You know, if it was at 105 at 117, that's, you know, a good bit of a 10% return there to be had straight away. You should see within a matter of days. The stock just didn't really have on the radar at all. KMI, Kinder Morgan. sort of broke out, had a bit of a vomit sort of moment. Probably should have been sort of, buying it here. And MPC, last one I'm going to talk about, Marathon. Again, another strong sector. This one gave actually a few bites at the cherry through here. Another moment here where I got the wobbles. Yeah, tagged the 50-day moving average. Bang. That could have been what's that got a last of 84.26 to 95.92. So it's $10 on 85. That's over 10% already. So yeah, I just got to just keep at it, keep running the screens, keep doing the process. This market where things are choppy, just sell on the strength, buy on weakness, rinse and repeat. One final stock I'll just talk about. This one I've already got. ExxonMobil, sort of similar thing. It's given a shakeout a few times, but now sort of broken out. Now, will it hold this breakout? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna certainly hope it does, and push on a bit more, sell some in strength, and yeah, see how it goes.